Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Star Entertainment movie review. And today we are reviewing the live action, newly released Little Mermaid. Yes, a remake of the classic in the live action version. And definitely excited to see it. And it was a great experience. Overall, it was great, actually. It was great. I don't know about my expectations were not extremely high, but they weren't extremely low either. They weren't extremely high because the live action movies in the past from Disney have not been my favorite, because that Jungle Book one, not the first one back in the day, the 90s one, that wasn't like a live action version. That was just like a retell, like a just another Jungle Book story, like another way of looking at Mowgli, that original. I'm talking about, it was like recently, last couple of like 7 years, that Jungle Book was awful. I didn't like Aladdin that much. Sorry. Um, so I just really wasn't feeling it for from those experiences. But with the promotion that's been going around with the Haley Bailey and the gowns on the red carpet at the premieres, and seeing her interviews with her castmates, and just, oh man, she really embodies the princess vibes, the Disney princess vibes really well, very naturally, it seems like. And with that being said, and also her vocals, this is really what sold me. And I really almost set the bar low, like almost wouldn't even care as long as you get to the singing part, to this girl singing. Let me hear her sing A Part of Your World in the movie, please. Like, please. Like, I'm asking for it, I was longing for it. So definitely hearing her vocals was like a highlight. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so how did it look? I've seen a lot of fans worried about how dark it was. Now, mind you, it was a little dark. It was a little dark for my liking. But I think they were just trying to make sure that it's realistic, like reminding you that this is the real version. If the story of Ariel was real, this is how it really looked, type thing. So it wasn't that bad. But so it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that dark. You can still see, like, you can make out things, right? But when it got bright, and to show bright things, the colors were so vibrant, and the colors were just so like in your face and like magical. Like, so it did make up for all the visuals, right? As far as like Under the Sea, um visually with Ariel, I loved the details of the tail, that little extra little bunch at the bottom, the way it's iridescent colors. I love the tail. I loved her hair. They just kept it moving. They kept those locks moving in that water. Okay, and I love how it's kind of like it's like locks, like black people locks, and then it's like locks of hair, like, non-black people hair. It was like a mixture, and it was just nice in the water. um so yeah, it wasn't exactly red. That gave her more of a brownish hue. That's cool. That's cool. Kinda. I just, I wish it would have been that red that we know Ariel for. It was kind of her signature thing. It kind of went with her, but I'll take that brown. Maybe the brown looked better on her or something. I don't know. Leave it at that. But like I said, the overall look was amazing. Her motions was amazing. Um, the detailing of like the shipwrecks and the bottom of the sea, that was great. Sebastian the crab, at first when I seen it on the commercials, I did not like the way he looked weird. The eyes were too small. He wasn't like vibrant enough to me. Like, it didn't give to me. I didn't like it. But in the movie. His little click clack click clack clack clacks of his things and his motion, like it's super. It ends up being super cute too. So super cute and super enjoyable as well. Like when his click clacks of his claws hitting whatever surface, it always brought a smile to my face. So it was still enjoyable. Now Flounder was a little bit of a disappointment, I gotta say, as far as looks goes, because I need that chunky yellow thing back. Like, I get it's more realistic as a fish, but it ain't no fat fish out there. Like, oh my gosh. Or he couldn't be a little chunky with a little belly or something. I don't know. What do full flounder look like? Can we see him after he eat? Like, where is this chunky monkiness? Um, okay. And then we got the father. Okay, shout out to the father being the guy from No Country for Old Men. I love this actor. He always delivers such serious roles. Um, um, I wasn't 100% sold him as a sea creature, but it is what it is. Him as a father, yes. Him as a sea creature, not so much. Not so much. I'm actually going to get into that. Let me make sure I get all the looks. Under the Sea looks good. Oh. And when you come above ground, they choose, like, it's a different atmosphere. It's more of an island-like vibe, and I love the way it looks. I love the views. It looked so, like, old-timey. Looks like old Sicily or something, or just old off the coast time-wise. It just looks good. Um, yes. So, okay, and then so Ursula look good. So as far as the father and Ursula go, these two people are great. They did great. It's just that it almost makes it feel like no one was allowed. They didn't choose anyone who was extraordinary. Like, they didn't choose a cast of extraordinary choices. They chose one extraordinary choice, which was Ariel, and everybody else was just either good, really good, or great. Like, they didn't have like a everybody gets a time to shine. That was my only thing. Like, it was really, really focused on Chloe as Ariel. Even the story itself, how it kind of like focused more so on the love story. Like, they made her motivation different for wanting to go up on earth, up on the ground, which is great. I love that part. But I'm talking about as the story really unfolds, like, we just could have got more scenes of her in the sea and seeing what her daily life is like, her interaction with her sisters, and then the sisters being casted of all different races was kind of cool too. But we get no background on how the ocean is ran. We get no background on how he's king. We get no background on the baby mamas. No, because clearly they got different mamas. But and we get no background. We get nothing of the sea, and then we also get like nothing above ground. There was no story. There was no build up above ground, like who to trust, who not to trust. There was no. When the dog came out, I had forgot that there was even that the dog was a big part of the original story. Like, they didn't set up any. It just really zeroed in on the fact that Chloe's amazing as Ariel and her love story with this guy now. So that was just that on that. And with the Ursula and the dad, I think for Ursula, I think that I won't say Jenny McCarthy, not Jenny McCarthy. Where's Baby Boone at? Because this is my girl now. This is my girl. I love this girl. I love this lady. I love her acting. I love her type of comedy. Yes, and I think she delivered. I do. I think she delivered for like a small screen role, or maybe like even like if there was like a local play, not the one that goes on Broadway, but something a little smaller. That would be great. because she gave the character to her best ability, but it didn't get waking up that character like Ursula was, man. Nor the father, and that's only not in the father department, in the King of the Ocean sense. Yeah, but again, overall, I'll watch it again and again and again. Um, I watch it again and again and again. I can't say that enough. It was so enjoyable. It was so sweet. It was such a love story. Did I cry? Yes, twice. She got me twice, because that part of your world is off the chain, right? It's when you older, you can apply to so many different things. Man, like it's really more than magical. It's more, it taps into a part of you. You know, all of us have some type of group or some type of status or some type of inclusion that maybe we just can't quite get to, or had a hard time getting to, or something like that. And we all can relate to such a human, you know, feeling inside. So that was great. And then whatever song was at the end, oh, the dad came, oh, they came to the way. Oh, yeah, I don't want to give too much away. But yeah, it definitely had some magical moments. The kiss the girl moment was cute. It was cute. People's vocals. The seagull. The seagull being voiced by oh my gosh, whatever her name is. She's pretty funny. I like her voice. She has a distinguishing voice, and it went well with that bird, with motorizing her bird. Yeah, so I like the overall movie. I would love a part two with just more details and more story and more inclusion of all the characters being highlighted and spotlighted. But yeah, this is Chloe's time to shine, and I'm not mad at it. I'll take a Chloe Ariel themed music video. That's what this was. Chloe. It was a highly Haley Ariel themed music video for sure, and she showed up and showed out. So anyway, again, highly recommend. Watch it with the family, watch it with the loved ones, watch it by yourself. Definitely go out and support. I want to give it out of 10. I don't want to say 8, but I'm a really big person on story. I really needed the full picture, but it was so enjoyable. Again, rewatchable. 8 is not low. 8 is still very, very high. 8 for the movie itself. A 10 for Holly's performance. How about that? And Holly as Ariel is a doggone is a 10. Okay, yeah, so the movie's an 8, and then Holly's performance is a 10. That is my final words on it. That is my full feedback. Let me know what you think in the comments. Are you interested in watching it? Did you see it already? Are you gonna go see it? Do you agree with what I gotta say? You have more to add on? Add that to the comments. Thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed. Definitely go out and enjoy The Little Mermaid. Until next time.